it's Ann here and I'm excited to be with you. Happy Monday night and welcome to my craft room. I'm very excited to be here with you. I've got a fun technique to share with you and one that I think you're going to like it, featuring the awesome otters that you can get during celebration. So let's check the settings and make sure that everything looks good. I popped on a few minutes early so Facebook can let you know that I've gone live. And that gives me a chance to check my settings. So if you're here, say hi. I hope you've had a great day. Here where I am, the sun was shining this morning and it actually felt kind of like springish. It was actually kind of nice. The weather was a little warmer than our normal cold temperatures we have had. But I'm telling you, by the time I did bus duty at the end of the day, it was definitely colder, like you could tell. So I think there's some snow in the forecast. And I actually think there's something in the air because the kids were it was a little strange today. So tell me what you guys did. What did you guys do today? I hope you had a great day. I'm just checking my lighting and making sure that everything looks good. As I said, I have some things to share with you. And then we're going to get into a technique. So the technique I'm sharing with you today is a masking technique. I sat down on the weekend to create my projects for the week, and I thought this week I would focus on the awesome otters, which is this lovely stamp set here. Let's get into the shadow, that you can earn for free during celebration. Now, celebration used to be a promotion that would go through January, February, March, but Stampin' Up changed it up last year, and it only goes till the end of February, which we're in February 7th, so we only have 21 days left to order our products so we can earn free products. So I thought, why not feature them this week on my blog? So if you follow me on social media, which is my Stamp with Ann, so you can either follow me on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, or YouTube, be sure to subscribe and follow me. You will see all the fun projects that I am creating with this stamp set. I kind of like doing this because it shows you what you could do with one set multiple ways. So I'm going to flip the camera and we are going to get started. So hold on, bear with me. I'll be right back. Oh, I switched too early. Okay. If anyone is here and they can see my screen, let me know. Sorry for the ceiling view. I switched the camera off, took my finger off a little too early. So that was just, how does everything look? Let me see. I'm going to put my stamp set here and see. Just want to make sure you guys can see everything. Oh, Nancy, he is good. He is getting big. He will be 5 months. At the end of this month, on the 22nd. He's currently sleeping right now at the front door. We've been taking him for walks, and we're trying to start to go a little bit longer each walk. So he went on a big walk, so he's a little tired, and he's sleeping at the front door. So definitely I will be sharing some fun Timbit pictures with you on my social media. So yes, thanks for asking. He is great. We love him. And I can't believe how much a puppy brings joy to our family. So he is our little man. We call him our little man. He's got a lot of nicknames, but he is definitely our little man. So yeah, so all right. I wanted to share with you tonight the stamp set we are featuring, which is the awesome otters. So this is actually a celebration item. You can earn this for free when you place a $60 order. So you can order from our mini catalog, you can order from our annual catalog, you can order from our clearance rack, anything that totals $60 before shipping and taxes, you get to pick an item from this catalog. Now, if you do 120, you get to pick two celebrations or one big celebration. And as you can see, when you're looking through here, they have what level that you can earn. So this one's actually on page 11. This is the awesome otters. When I saw it, I thought, oh my God, they're so cute. And these are to be very trendy. These little critter animals, they're very popular. So I thought, let's not share him this week and showcase him. So I'm going to share the card I'm making with you tonight. I was in a swap and I received some swaps that had this set in it. So I'm going to share those with you. And then, as I said, I will be posting to my blog. I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday. The girls and I were watching Sweet Magnolia on the Netflix. Oh my gosh, we had to finish season 2, which we started watching. It only came out on Friday, and we're done it. amazing. Well, so that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to ruin it anyway. So I didn't get a chance to work in my room last night. So I will be posting to my blog with a project today. And I will share that project with you. All right, so that is Celebration. You only have 21 days left to order. Get your free products from here. Don't miss out. There's lots of great products that you don't want to miss out. I've actually paired some of my other projects from the Awesome Otters with the Sunshine and Rainbow Designer Series paper. Now, if you followed me before, you know that I love this paper. It is bright. It's colorful. I'm a huge bright fan. I love Bermuda Bay. It's like one of my favorite colors. I love the pinks. I love the oranges. I just love the bright colors because right now during the winter, I feel like we need some brightness in our world. So that's what I paired with. So that's just so you know. I think I saw, Nancy says best show. Yes, Nancy. Have you watched season 2 yet? Oh my gosh, that's all I'm going to say. Amazing. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to share the card we're making, and then I'm going to share how I did it. So when I sat down yesterday to create my projects, or yesterday and Saturday, I was like, I saw this one and I'm like, I haven't really used this one. I tend to use this guy or the water guy. And I was like, he is floating on his back. And I thought, would it be nice to have him like in the sunset? He's, you know, sun in the water. There's a nice little sunset going on. And I just thought it would be fun to pair it with relax, enjoy your day. So I'm going to share with you guys how to make that thing. Also wanted to remind you, I just gotta grab a stamp set because I forgot to grab it. Also wanted to remind you that this month's hostess code is right here. So if you place a $50 order or more in my online store, or you email me your order, you will qualify for this month's hostess code, which I can't remember what I said it was. It's a type of embellishment. And then if you place it, so $50, and then if you go $60, you're gonna get a free celebration. So that's a win-win deal. Okay, so we're using thick white, and it's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So we're just gonna set that aside because I don't really need that right at the moment. Let me just move. Oops, I dropped my pen. I've already die cut my shape, but I just wanted to bring it in to show you guys. We're using the Stitch So Sweetly. So these are if you're a huge fan of the Stitch, you're gonna love these dies. These are one of my favorite dies. I use them a lot. I just like this little scallop edge, but the stitched around it. So that is one die we're using. And we're using some blending. So I'm actually going to bring in just a piece of paper just to have on my mat here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp our otter onto our, let's see, Nancy, have you watched all of it? I want to know, Nancy, if you watched the whole show episodes yet. Okay, so we have our white die cut. I have my stamp. It's on a clear block. And I have my Memento ink. And what we're going to do is we're just going to stamp him kind of like he's on his back, floating in the water, all of it. What did you think, Nancy? I don't want to ruin it for anyone who hasn't watched it, but oh my gosh, I think there's a season 3. They have to do a season 3. They left so many unanswered questions. All right, so, I'm going to leave that back on. So we're just going to move this out here. So the next thing we're going to need is, best thing to have in a craft room is Post-it notes. Hands up, give me a thumbs up if you have Post-it notes on your desk and you use them in your crafting projects. These, I have so many. I always tell, like when I'm out and I go to the office, like to the office store, I have to go to the Post-it section just to see what they have. I love them. They're so much fun. They're bright. They're fun. You can write anything on them. And it's just easy. Okay, so we're just going to stamp our otter on the Post-it note, and we're just going to peel that off. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to cut this out. So this is going to kind of be like a little mask. And I'm going to show you, I did a sample, but I didn't cut it as close. I just kind of left it, and it didn't look as nice. So I want to show you the difference, but I want to show you what we're going to do first, and then I'll bring in the other sample to show you. You can do this sample that I'm sharing with any stamp set, any like nature stamp set, basically anything that you could do this with. Yeah, Nancy, we were talking about that at supper tonight, and the girls and I both said the same thing. Ooh, there better be a season 3, and we can't wait that long. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Nancy. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so I have this down, and what we're going to do is we're going to work on the bottom 3 colors first. So we're using Balmy Blue, Misty Moonlight, and Pool Party. So those are the 3 ink pad colors we are using. And I'm actually just going to move this up here for a minute. I know that, just so I can pull these over. And then what we're going to do is we're actually using blending brushes. So we're going to use a blending brush first. And I've labeled mine with a Dymo Maker, so I know which color it is. This is Pool Party, so that one's going to go there. I'm actually just going to move my sample out of the way for a minute. And then we're going to use sponge dabbers because I actually ran out of the brushes. So we're using Balmy Blue and Misty Moonlight. So let me just move these up, and I'm going to pull this up. Okay, let me know if you guys can see. Hey, Alana, thanks for joining in. I was hoping you would join tonight. I was thinking, oh, I should message you, and then I got busy. All right. 3 Nancy's on tonight. Yes, 3 Nancy's. I love it. Look at the Nancy Club. Okay, so I'm picking up Pool Party. I'm gonna come off my mat, and I'm gonna go here first. And I'm gonna pick up some more. I'm gonna do it again. Now, you can make this as light and dark as you want. I just kind of kept going. And I have to like pick up the ink. I think I need to ink up my ink pads. That should be a job this weekend. Go through and ink up all my ink pads. Okay, so I'm going to put the Pool Party aside for a minute, and I'm going to bring in Balmy Blue next. And Balmy Blue, I'm using the sponge dabbers. Now, when I looked the other day, or this morning, I think yesterday I actually was on the inventory, the sponge dabbers were unorderable. Okay, so then I'm going to come in. I'm actually just going to make sure I pull that down. Hold that down there for a minute. Just going to blend it, kind of just go, going to up it there a bit. I probably want to come down a little bit more here. Okay, so I'm going to set that off to the side for a minute, and then I'm going to come in with Misty Moonlight. If I don't see your comments, I will go back and look at them. So I'm picking up Misty Moonlight on my sponge dabber. I'm going to dab off, and then I'm going to start off to the side and come in, because what I want to do is pick up. I'm going to go in and blend that up with the Balmy. Then I'm going to pick up my Balmy Blue, and I'm going to go in and sponge it. So what I'm doing is blending those colors together. Then I'm going to pick up my Pool Party, which I think I might need some ink on it. And I'm just going to go back and blend those colors in. Okay, so I'm kind of happy with that. I might just come back in and go down here a little bit. You could really spend a lot of time doing this and just getting it to be the color that you like. As I said, I think I need to ink up. Okay, so I'm kind of happy with that. I'm going to leave that. So we're going to put all these blues away. And just close those up. So I like to, as a little tip, I like to label my sponge dabbers so that I know which ones I'm using. And I don't have to keep throwing them in the garbage. I can reuse them again. Okay, so I'm going to put those away. So the next 3 colors we're going to use is for the sky. Hopefully my hands aren't, I'll bring that sky back in. So this is what we're doing next. Is Magenta Madness, Daffodil Yellow, and Mango Melon. Now, remember, Misty Moonlight and I gotta check it for a minute. Misty Moonlight. Let's go, because this annual catalog, so this is our annual catalog, it's done at the end of April. We have a new catalog starting in May. So guess what? These core colors will be leaving. Yes, Misty Moonlight and Magenta Madness are our 2020-2022 colors, which means at the end of April, these colors will be retiring. Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Bumblebee, Magenta, and Misty Moonlight. So here's a tip. It's February. You're going to want to check your stock. Do you have the cardstock you want? Do you have the ink pads? Do you have re-inkers for your ink pads? Do you have the ribbon that you want? Do you have blends? Because I'm going to tell you, as soon as the retiring list comes out, which probably will be, my guess, the beginning of April, these are the first things that sell out. So you want to make sure you stock up before they go. So Magenta Madness and Misty Moonlight are one. And I'm going to really miss those colors. So it'll be interesting to see if Stampin' Up! Maybe does a color refresh in a few years. Okay, so we're going to start with Daffodil first. And I'm going to pick up my ink. And I'm going to just come off the side and blend in. Okay. So just like that. And I'm just going to put this off to here. Next, I'm going to come in with Mango Melody. And I'm going to pick up the orange. And we're going to blend in a little bit in the sky. And I'll go down and bring in a little bit of that yellow, which is our daffodil. Might just pick up a bit more orange here. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with magenta, which is a pink. And I don't want it to be too dark, so we're going to pull it in. Here lately, the sky in the morning has been so beautiful, like streaks of pink. It's very breathtaking. And then at night, the sunsets are really nice. So I'm hoping that means summer is on its way. Okay, I'm going to come back in, or at least spring, and just smooth out this little bit of daffodil. It's kind of a little brighter than I wanted, but that's okay. I'll come back in with the mango. Pull that in. Maybe we'll tone it down a little bit. And then we'll bring in some pink. Okay, so I'm actually going to pick up, yeah, that's my mango, and just kind of blend this up here a bit. There's kind of, see how when you blend that in, it gets more of a different tone. Okay, so I'm happy with those, so let me put these away. And I'm going to show you. Nancy says 40 days till spring. Oh, sweet, cannot wait. Okay, so I just want to make sure my hands are good. Okay, so what I've done is I've created a bit of a mask. So we stamped on the Post-it note, and then I put it down so that when I sponged around it, I still kept my white spot for my otter. Now, as I told you at the beginning, so when I first did my this sample, this is the one I did yesterday, I just kind of cut around it and then laid it down, but look what happened. I had this huge white around my otter, and I didn't really like that. So then that is why when I did it, I redid it, and I cut it very close to the edge, and as I did it, I was able to get closer in around, so it looks like the water, looks like the otter is laying in the water, and the water is around him, where this one I didn't really like that one as much. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to color our little otter here. So we're using Crumb Cake, and I shared on my blog last week of this, not on my blog, actually it was on my social media, of this and that. I wanted to know, do people use the blends more than the Stampin' Up! Markers? I can't tell you the last time I used my Stampin' Up! Markers. I probably should. I just like the way the blends color. They're so easy. And it makes you feel like an artist. You could be like, I mean, coloring is very therapeutic. I know many demonstrators and customers who stamp a bunch of images and then they cut them out. And then they sit and they color. Like maybe they're watching a sports game with their husband or significant other or their family, and you know, you could just sit there and color. So they say coloring is very therapeutic, which I know it is. So hopefully you guys like that. So as I said, I color more of my blends than my other ones. And I shared last week on my blog the Here Together collection, which has a whole new set of natural tone blends. Definitely going to want to check that out. Okay, so then I thought he was holding on to like an orange fish, like I kind of thought like a goldfish or a salmon. I guess salmons are kind of more pink. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cute that he was holding like an orange fish. So we're going to do a little bit of blending here. Okay, so then I thought, you know how like fish, they shimmer, right? So then I was like, oh, let's give the fish a little bit of Winkestella. So it looks like he's glittering. Maybe the whale, this otter and the fish are best of friends. Timbit loves to lay on his back and he'll play with his toys, and we call him a little otter. Because what he'll do is he'll lay on his back and hold the toy in his paw. So I say he's my little otter. Okay, oh, I'm not done yet. All right, so I wanted to have, let's bring this back in. I wanted to have some birds in the background. And I was trying to think of like, how could I name this? Like what kind of a greeting? And I thought, you know what? Relax, enjoy your day. Maybe you wanted to give it to someone who had been busy and they just needed to kick back their heels and relax. So I thought that would kind of be a cute little card for them. So we're going to bring my card back in, and we're going to stamp in Memento ink at the bottom. It says relax, enjoy your day, and I will show you where this stamp set came from. So this stamp set is actually from the On the Horizon stamp set, which is actually part of a collection. There's stamp set, there's dies, there's paper, there's, oh my god, beautiful sea glass. I will be creating projects with this. I have a basket on my table that has all the new product that I need to create with. So each week I just go in, pull a product, and I create projects. So that's what we'll be doing. So I liked these birds here, so I thought let's use those for my projects. And it's a great way to show you guys how to incorporate your stamps into different projects. So the otter is on his back, he's enjoying the sunset and the cool water, and a flock of birds flew over above him. And he's saying hi to them with his fishy in his paws. He's just little feet, he's enjoying his time. Okay, so let's, we're going to, thanks Nancy. We're going to find my dimensionals. Do you guys ever lose anything on your desk? Oh, as I told you last week, this is a take-a-pick. Pick it up and use it to pick up your blends, or your dimensionals. I've been really using them lately, like to do this, and I kind of like it. It looks like Facebook has fixed itself. Last week, the videos section was crazy. I don't know what was going on. Okay, so once I'm done sharing this, I do have some samples to share with you of other ideas that you could do with this awesome Otter stamp set. And to encourage you, if you have not purchased it, to purchase it, because it's a free item. You get it with a $60 order. Why wouldn't you want it? It's so cute. Okay, there you go. What did you guys think of our adorable little otters? Thumbs up if you have the otters already, or give me a heart if you think you're going to purchase the otters before celebration is done. I think that's kind of cute. Okay, so there's the project we made. Oh, Nancy says she has it already. So I'm going to show you. As I said, every catalog, I participate in a swap with other demonstrators here in Canada. And the idea of the swap is you create, you're in a group. So I have to create 21 of the same cards. So say I created 21 of these cards. I would send them, and then in the return, I would get 21 different cards. So it's a great way to have samples to show your on Facebook Lives, in live classes and things. Oh, thanks, Brenda. Thanks, Alana. So this one was done by Denise. How cute is that? Look at this one. She used that sunshine and rainbow paper. So this little one's going to a party. So that one's cute. This one is done by my friend Rose. Once again, using that sunshine and rainbow paper, which is another free item you can get during celebrations. Trust me, you're going to want to order these. You can head to my online store and place that order to get these guys for free, or the paper for free. I really like this one. I'm not sure who this one was made by. There was no thing on the back. Maybe it's on the inside. She used those, what are they called? Diorama framelits and created that. How cute is that one? Super cute. Like it. So there's another idea. And then today, going up on my blog, is this one. This is the one I created to showcase you guys today and to introduce you to our otters for the week. And it's also using that Sunshine and Rainbow Designer Series paper that you can get for free during celebration. So you have 5 samples already with the otters that you could totally recreate. As I said, I will be sharing the otters as a team project tomorrow with my team and in my Stamp to Create weekly chats. In my community, we get together every Tuesday. We do like a chat, and then we finish the night off with stamping. So we'll be doing that. And then I have another project to share with you towards the end of the week. So lots of otter projects to inspire you. So I hope you enjoyed our Facebook Live for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm just going to check the comments. Thanks, everyone. I'm so glad that you guys liked the cards. I hope the masking technique gave you some ideas. You could totally use it with the Horizon stamp set. You know, like beautiful, what is that? Not beautiful, it's tree. Trying to think of the name. It's not coming to me. It's Beauty of the Season, I think, I can't think of the stamp set. So any nature stamp sets, any animal stamp sets, like scenery, those you could totally do that masking technique with anything like that. All right, everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will be back next Monday night. Not sure what we're doing yet. So if there's a product in the annual catalog, either the annual or the mini that you would like me to showcase, let me know. And if I have it, I will feature it in one of our upcoming Facebook Lives. So yeah, I cannot wait. So have a great week. Stay warm. Get outside, enjoy that sunshine, and be safe. And I will see you guys next Monday night for our next Facebook Live. Remember, all these products you can order here at my store, www.stampwithan. Click shop now. You can shop 24/7. Don't forget to use the hostess code. And be sure to follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And like my pages so that you can see all the posts that I'll be posting in the future. All right, everyone. Have a great night. Bye.